Welcome to this second video on how to create content types and input fields for Sanity Studio. In this video, we will add a new content type for authors and make an input field for referencing those authors from the post type. So let's make an input field for authors. Now, you could just add a new text field for the name, but where's the fun in that? Let's make a separate content type for authors and connect those author documents to this post document with a reference. You could just keep adding objects to this array in schema.js, but when you have a lot of content types, that soon becomes messy. So what you probably want to do is to take this type and put it in its own file. And you do that just by creating a new file. And I tend to use the type name as the file name, so post.js. And you copy this object and paste it in this file and export it as a JavaScript module, like this. Now you can go back to schema.js and import it. And add it to the array. Let's do the same for the author input field. We make a new file, call it author.js, export default and a new object. The name is author, and the type is document. The title is author, and the fields, at least we need a name field. Like this. And we can go back to schema and import it. Hit save and it will recompile. And we can open the browser and there's a new entry here for authors and we can add authors. I now published this document. Now, what we want to do is to be able to reference this document from this document. And to do that, we need to add something called a reference field. So let's go into post, add a new object. Let's call it author. It is the type reference. And sometimes you forget how the different fields are configured. And what's good to know is that we have something called the reference documentation for schema types. So go into the documentation site, look up reference and schema types, and here you have all the properties that this field can take. Reference fields have something called to, and to takes an array, and in that array you put the different document types you want to be able to reference. So to an array, the type is author. So the type here is the name that you give this document type. Let's save. It recompiles. And we should have a new field here called author. And here you have the entry I just made, like this.